What the frick is up, franchise? Hope that we are good. Welcome back to another video. Yeah! Basically, today's video has two segments. We're going to be doing a little bit of like the music that I've been loving in the gym lately, you know, getting my groove on, hitting them PBs. First of all, let's open this little energy drink together. This is a Ghost energy drink. It is the sour pink lemonade flavor. It's my new favorite. I love her so much. Obviously, as you can tell, I don't freaking need the energy drink, but I just want it for pure vibes. Like, I love an energy drink on leg day. Like, there's just nothing better. Right, let's crack her open, shall we? And then we'll get into the video. Woo! Delicious. Right. Cheers. Sorry about that. Let me give you a sip as well. The only thing about energy drinks is they make me burp so much. So sorry, you might hear me burp in this video. That's okay though, right? Because you'll accept me for who I am, right? I'm gonna keep saying that until you do. And then we're also gonna be getting into my first week of cutting, because I have been cutting for a week now, officially, and I wanna go through it with y'all and tell you how it's been going and stuff like that. So let's get right into it, shall we? Let's go to the music segment first, yeah? Yeah, okay. And mog all the freaking men in the weights area, dude, okay? We're connected to my car, so I don't know how insane this is going to sound as well, because I don't have a portable speaker, so we're just going to roll with it, right? Right? Next one is Big Dogs. Yeah.
10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big stepper. What you think this is? First of all, fuck your bitch in the click you claim. Tryna see me weak, hearts I rip.
All the cops when they see Tupac. This is a must if you go to the gym. Okay. Now it's time to talk about my cutting phase and what I'm going to be doing, how I'm doing it, how the first week has gone so far. So let me just take a sip because I need to yap for a freaking minute, okay? Anyway. Okay, right. All I have done so far, week one, is I've added a cardio day. So instead of a complete rest day, I'm doing an hour of cardio on that day instead. That is how slow I want to take it, right? Like, I don't want to be messing up my hormones. I don't want to be doing too much to the point where I have to do even more later down the line. I want to take it slow and steady and then kind of assess and see where we need to go. So this week so far has been good. I've been hungry one day. I think it was Friday. I was freaking ravenous. Like, my stomach was a bottomless pit. I was like, I'm so hungry. I'm so freaking hungry. I feel like it is my fault though, because I literally forgot to bring breakfast that day, and I'm used to eating breakfast now. I'm someone who never used to eat breakfast. I hated it. It made me feel nauseous. Whereas nowadays, I obviously cannot go without breakfast. I freaking love breakfast. My little yogurt pot with my blueberries and cinnamon. On my boiled eggs. But yeah, my stomach felt like a literal vacuum. It felt like a black hole and I could ingest everything in sight. My appetite isn't always the biggest. I feel like my appetite fluctuates a lot. Something that is important to note when you're on a cut and you're a woman is your cycle. Like, you are not going to feel your best when you are menstruating, when you are bleeding. You are going to feel a little bit more puffy. You're going to feel a little bit more inflamed. You might feel like your progress has disappeared. I feel like it is completely different to go around and navigate a cut phase for a woman than it is for a man, because our hormones play a big, really big part. We don't want to mess up our hormones as women. Men seem to have life on easy mode, like they can just like drop weight like that, you know, whereas women, we have to be so careful. We want to make sure that we keep our periods, we want to keep our cortisol low, that type of stuff. So that is why I'm trying to approach this by not doing too much at once, and I feel like it is going good so far. I'm literally just taking out one snack and also increasing my cardio by one day, just an hour walking, just chilling in incline walking, getting a little bit of a sweat on, but not much, like nothing crazy. And that is how I want to approach this cut. You don't want to be going like straight into it, and you shouldn't be going like, oh my god, okay, 5 days of cardio after doing like 0. Like that is not how you want to do it, okay? And you don't want to lower your food so much. Like you don't want to lower your food to the point where you're like, oh my god, I am literally going to binge eat. As someone who has come from a binge, purge, restrict background, I know now if I restrict too much too early, that like I'm gonna binge. I am going to freaking binge whether I like it or not, because I'm gonna be like, there's no food. So not only do I feel like you have to navigate a cut differently if you're a woman versus a man, I feel like if you have binge eating tendencies, you really need to be careful how you are gonna cut as well, because you don't want to drop things or increase things too much to the point where your body is like panicking and freaking out, and then you're gonna binge, and then you're gonna feel like crap, and then you're gonna restrict loads, and then you're gonna binge, and then it just like the cycle continues. And coming from someone who has dealt with that pretty much my whole like adolescent life, I want to make sure that you don't do that, and I'm going to make sure that I don't do that either. And I want to share, if I do feel like binging, this is how I'm feeling, this is how I'm dealing with it, but I am not experiencing that so far, and I have not binged in a very long time. Actually, my last binge was in August when I came back from Malaysia, because I was actually really depressed to be back in the UK. But anyway, especially on a cut, you want to make sure that you are listening to your body and knowing the difference between mental hunger and, oh, I'm actually hungry. Because for me, if it's physical hunger, I'm gonna eat, because just like you would go to the bathroom if you need to take a dump, you should eat when you actually feel physical hunger. It's just what you eat that matters. Now, when I was bulking, I still ate predominantly whole foods, but I did increase the amount of like unhealthy foods I ate, and that is okay. I'm not really feeling like I'm craving anything now though. Like I don't really crave bad foods anymore, but that's another topic. Like I feel like cheat meals and stuff like that is a whole separate topic to get into, and is a separate video from this one. If you do want me to make a video about my views of cheat meals, if it fits your macros and stuff like that, I can, but that's not the focus of this video. So let me just get back on track. Let me get back on track because I can chat. Okay, let me just get back on track. Your dream physique should not cost an arm and a leg to get there. If it's not sustainable, it's not attainable. And that's just really simple. If you can't manage the work that you are having to do for your physique, that is not your physique. That is not your physique. That's not how you are meant to be. And I hope that that makes sense. Like if you were just the average person who is not bodybuilding, is not in bikini, is not on prep and stuff like that, you do not have to look stage lean year round. Don't do too much at once to the point where you are discouraged from continuing. You want it to be slightly uncomfortable, but just about achievable, so that you have really pushed yourself to get there and you know what you are capable of. I went a bit on a tangent there, but the cut is going really well. It's only been a week, so we'll see how I feel next week. Maybe I should do like updates. Let me know if I should do weekly updates on my TikTok or on here, and I can. I just want to let you know how it's going so far. But yeah, it's going well. I'm really enjoying it. I'm still feeling strong, still hitting PBs. Going into week 2 of my cut, I am going to be doing the same. I'm going to be doing exactly the same as this week. I don't want to shock my body too much. I've only just got my period back from being hormonally unstable from the pill. 3rd week, I think I'm going to reduce my food just a little bit. Maybe take out a snack, but we'll see how I'm feeling. I'll see if I need to do that yet. If I don't feel like I need to do that yet, then I won't. I'm just going to listen to my body. I don't count macros. I don't step on the scale. I don't do any of that. I just go based off of vibes. You need to really get in tune with your body and listen to what your body is saying and how you are feeling to truly understand and navigate this without counting calories. I feel like we have lost touch with our bodies because we deny ourselves food when we want food and stuff like that. And it's all a difference between what your body wants and what your brain wants. Like having a craving is different than being hungry. And I feel like that is something that people really struggle with. And it's something that I struggled with for years. I just would eat whatever was in sight. And I was like, oh, I need to finish it as well, because I had like a scarcity mindset around food. And that's just not the way to live life. Like we've grown up being told to finish our plates and stuff like that. And I feel like that can really damage our perspective on food and our relationship with food. But anyway, that is for another time as well. I could chat for hours. I could literally chat for hours. I need a freaking podcast right now. Get me a freaking podcast. Get me on the pod and I will chat shit for days. Literally. Give me a microphone. Oh my freaking god. I could talk for 8 hours a day. I could literally, I do for my job as a nail tech. I chat all freaking day. I love it. Anyway, I need to go and hit a ferocious leg day sesh, so I will see you later. Thank you. Bye.